You lived on less than you earned to be able to save for that second property. So you kind of had your little cash cow going. I think that's so incredibly important for people to be budgeting and, charging their friends $2 for a Cliff Bar. Like sometimes there's what's the saying, right? It's like, do today what others won't, like charge your friend $2 for a Cliff Bar that you bought them, so that you can do tomorrow or later what others can't. And so you're right now living proof of that. You're living 2 blocks from the beach. You've quit your W-2, and I want to talk through the numbers on that second house next, but you have effectively retired from your W-2 with 2 properties, man. Like, because you did that. And so I hope people can wrap their head around a little sacrifice now can mean a lot for your future. So tell us about the numbers for that second property when it was all said and done. I know, you've got tenants in there now. Tell us, and when did you buy that property? I mean, fairly recently, right?
Yeah, end of 2021.
So yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, I actually got it full occupancy. So just finished it basically. Yeah.
Let's go. So what does it look like? Full occupancy. How much do you have in? What are you able to pull away from that every month?
Yeah. So this was heavy renovation. I think I spent, so 2-phase renovation, because I wanted to get permits for the second part, because it was in an area where it's a little bit, the other ones had like a main street in the front, neighbors were very chill. This is kind of a little bit more suburban, to where the neighbors probably would have cared a little bit more. So I did everything by the book. I got permits for the rooms and the bathrooms and everything. I just didn't want to have any issues, and I'm going to keep that property forever. So might as well just get it done, get it out of the way and do it right up front. But what I was saying that
just the numbers, heavy renovation. Yeah,
heavy renovation. So I was like 140 to 150 for the first part without adding the 3 rooms. This is just for everything else because it was so outdated. And then once we got to that point, I was living in one of the rooms, and I had the 3 of the rooms that were available rented in the front. And then I did that for like 6 months, saved enough money. I ran out of money at that point, so I saved enough money. I did a HELOC on the first property, pulled some money out too. And then I was able to kind of afford to do the second renovation, which was close to 100 too. So yeah, that one was expensive. But now at the end of it, we have 8 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. I thought my net cash flow would be around 2,500, but it's closer to 3K because the rents actually in that area are going for a little bit higher, and it's renting so quick. I had someone move out last week, and the next day, like some other guy was moving in. So running it very efficiently too. But that one I wanted to make, and this is why it was expensive. It was because I wanted to make it kind of part of my portfolio and kind of show investors and like people that I work with in the future, like, hey, this is kind of the product. So it's like a modern, like, think of like a modern Airbnb, brand new place that you would walk into. That's what it is, but for co-living. So it's like super nice, very well done and whatnot. So I'm getting like top brands, top tenants. So it's really.
I've seen the photos. It's granite countertops, nice hardwood looking laminate floors. Like this thing looks like it was professionally staged. Like it looked like a nice Airbnb that I would rent. Yeah. So $3,000 a month from this property, $3,000 a month from the previous property. Here we have 2 properties. Approximately, you're able to pull. We're talking net cash flow after you pay your expenses, $6K a month. And if you use the Brandon Turner or the bigger pockets method, I remember Brandon Turner's gone on record many times to say, hey, if you do $100 a month per property, per unit, then you're doing great. $100 a month in net cash flow. And so I'd like to suggest that this is significantly more profitable. Like, and when I say significantly, I mean times 60, times 30, more profitable because you've got one house and you're doing this